You broke a record this year, the punt return record in NCAA. Not broke it, but you tied the NCAA record for punt return touchdowns in a career. What would you say breaking that record? Like, what did that feel like? What did that mean to you?
Um, I don't know. It didn't really mean a ton at the moment. I was just trying to win a game.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was just
of
trying to make a
course.
play. But it's nice to kind of to look back on it and kind of have your name up there with some of those guys that are big name guys. But
Yeah,
my dad always told me like every year since the time that I left, like or even in high school, like he'd always tell me like make sure you leave your mark on the place, like wherever you're at, make sure you leave your mark. And that's something that's my mark's gonna be up there for a while and records are meant to be broken, so
yeah.
hopefully not soon, but somebody will come through eventually and go grab that.
I know. I resonate with that too because it's like I tied the touchdown record, and I'm like, dang, like one day somebody's gonna break, and I'm just like, hopefully I can stay up there for a little bit
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing is, I always used to tease you about tying the record, like, man, you couldn't get one more, like, and then
Yeah,
next thing you know, I'm tied up there
we right
too,
in the same boat, man. We
because I
sitting
didn't
right
do
next
it.
to each other. You mentioned to me that you did not return punts in high school,
Yeah,
and now you're the record holder in the NCAA. Talk about that. What was that first punt return like? What was it like when Coach Hauck told you you'd be returning? Talk about all that. I mean, you're standing back there. You got 11 guys, really, what, 21 guys running straight at you, trying to take your
yeah,
half of them are trying to take your head off. What was that
yeah.
like? Talk about that.
Well, coming into school, well, I didn't do it in high school, but I played like 120 snaps a game at least,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
every game. So,
yeah,
they kind of try to give me breaks here and there. And in high school, the punters aren't as good, so you're just standing
yeah,
back there. So might as well just get me off the field and get a little rest. And
yeah,
um, I'm getting ready. I think it was like spring. Uh, Coach Pease had called me or texted me and was like, "Hey, be ready to return punts. Like when you get here, you might have to do that. Like we're pretty thin back there." And I was like, "Oh
yeah,
shoot, okay." Like
yeah. Be ready to
I
play running
haven't,
back too.
I haven't done that. I think the last time I probably caught a punt was like my sophomore year, and that's just catching it. I didn't return in it.
Yeah, right.
But one of my buddies, thankfully, was he was our all-state punter, all-state kicker for us, and so him and I would go out every day after like my lifts in the summer, and he'd just punt me for like 30 minutes a day, and I'd just be
Yeah,
back there catching them. And I got to university, and I was still kind of like shaky with it, and then after you catch a few, you get your confidence, and I was just trying to
yeah,
just treat it like baseball. I played a lot of baseball growing up and just go back there, find the ball, catch it, and then make dudes miss after that. But the most important thing was to catch it. And
yeah.
we had some trouble because Souls went down, and then we had some trouble throughout the year after that. And we're going into the MSU game, and Coach Pease comes up to me or I think Coach Hal says something to me first, like, "You ready for your roller expand or something?" And I was like,
Yeah,
okay, like yeah, sure, like obviously. And we're going like it's just Monday before the cat game. And I
yeah.
was like, yeah, sure. And then Coach P's like talking to me, he's like, you're returning punts this week, right? And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, let's do it. And I was real nervous. I'd
You
stay
killed
after
it that game,
practice.
didn't you?
Yeah, I went stupid.
Yeah, you didn't
Um,
take one back, but like you had some really, really big returns, didn't you?
yeah, I think I had like I want to say like 80 yards in return. But
Man,
I remember on like a Wednesday or Thursday, we're back there catching punts, and Drew Deck like is talking to me, and he's like, "Man, wouldn't it be sweet to return one in this game?" And like the whole time, I'm kind of like doubting it, like, "Dang, like, shoot, like I'm nervous, maybe I'm not, like I don't know." And then he says that, and it kind of just like brings me back to like, "Dang, like you're super blessed. Like this is a blessing. Like
yeah,
go out and just play ball. Like don't think about it too much. Don't let it like don't let it weigh on you too much. Just go play ball."
yeah,
And
yeah.
thankfully, I think the first one, the punter shanked it because I was back there freaking
Mm.
nervous, and he shanked it, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And then after that, yeah, I was fine.
I mean, for somebody like you, it's got to be tough too, because I mean, like those guys on the other side of the ball, those were your brothers. So it's like,
Are
you
you
know,
serious? These guys were not my brothers.
no, but
Ridiculous.
seriously though, like as a freshman, I know that's tough. You know, biggest game of the year, the rival. I mean, you know, the rivalry matters. If you're coming to Montana, Montana State, one thing you understand first things first is this rivalry matters. So to
Especially,
be, go ahead.
especially being a Montana kid, like you know the Cats had won 4 in a row, I think, at that point. So you're
Yeah,
like, and then I got you in my ear telling me, "Yeah, you'll never be one of us unless you perform in this game." Bro, what? So,
man. No, I genuinely, bro. I know I give you a lot of shit. I know I give you crap all the time. I appreciate you, bro. Because
yeah.
without you, I would have been fucking 0 for 4, man. Like I would have been 0 for 4, bro. Thank you.
Um,
Genuinely, bro.
you remember after or during halftime of that game, we're both walking like towards the bathroom, and I was like, Sammy, uh, and you turned around, you looked at me, and you had like a look in your eye, like, don't say nothing stupid. And I was ready to, because we were up, what, 16-3, I
You
think,
about to say something stupid.
something crazy. And I was like, shit, okay, let's go finish this thing. Let's go finish it.
Freaking playing around. There's a
I
time
know,
to play and there's a
I
time to
know.
be serious, bro.